Hey everybody, B-rad here. Today I'm showing you my new Eaton Compressor. It's a 60 gallon tank. It has a 13 horse Honda. It's a GX390. Got the pull start and it's got the electric start. It's got a 3-piston compressor. I made this cart for it to go on. Got 3 wheels. I believe they're rated 4 wheels, sorry. Rated for around 330 pounds, I believe. So it moves pretty easy on these. I've got a Harbor Freight air hose reel. Holds, this is 50 feet of hose, but I believe it holds even more. I've got a deep cycle battery here for the electric start. I went with the deep cycle because I also use this for my winch and if you got to jump start something. Here's the other side here. On this side here, this is what I'll put on here besides the battery and the cart. I've got an hour meter. You can see I've got 1.5 hours on it. I think you can see it. I've got a switch here that kills all the power to everything. And then I've got a light, 12 volt, this 12 volt LED here, wired in. That way, when you put this in and turn that on, the hour meter starts to run, and then you got your power to the electric start. That's why I put the light bulb on. That way you know it's on and to turn it off, so you don't run your hour meter up. So I didn't drill any holes on the compressor or anything. It's all stock. There was already holes here and here. I didn't really want to drill into a brand new unit. Then we've got a 3/4 inch ball valve coming out. That was already on there. I put a 3/4 street L down from a 3/4 to half bushing. This is a 1/2 inch whip hose, 2 foot long. And then I've got, you can see, I've got 20 feet of 1/2 inch copper comes down. Here's the first drain here to drain anything that's running out of this, because these are all angled. I think you can tell. Comes up, over, down to another valve in case I want to turn it off. Down here, here's another drain. And it comes up, over. I've got a small water separator here. And then my regulator. And then this is it's kind of like another air dryer. It catches stuff. I got it from TP Tools. It uses it looks like a white toilet paper canister in there. The only downside to this particular one is it's necked down to a 1/4 inch right here in the bottom. So that's probably definitely limiting some flow. They make one that has a 1/2 inch through, because all of this here is 1/2 inch still. So in the future I might get a new canister type filter and get the 1/2 inch one. You can see this is the M30. And then we've got another short hose running here, back over to the air hose reel. And so far I've used my sandblast cabinet there and on some other things, and I haven't had any issues with water, so that's good. So then to fire it up, just gotta stick the switch back in there. Got your fuel and your choke. You turn the choke on, and this, you gotta pull that up. As you can see, that moves the throttle over to idle. That way you're not fighting the compressor trying to kick right on when it needs air, because we're down to like 100 right now. So it'll just idle until I knock this over. I'm going to let it idle for a little bit and warm up. It's not too cold out here, but let me let it warm up here and then we'll fire it up. Okay, just like that, we're up to pressure. Now, once you are starting to use air, once you get down to about 100, this will kick back on and it'll throw it back into full throttle to fill your tank back up. But when I sandblasted the other day, it only filled up once, I believe. So that 60 gallons goes a long way. Like I said, it's an Eaton Compressor. They've got a website. They're made in Clayton, Ohio, which is near Dayton, Ohio. So I was able to just go into the showroom and order it up. Took 2 weeks, and they had it ready for me. So hopefully you can see some of this down here. The motor, 13 horse, maximum PSI is 175. The SCFM at 100 is 26. That's pretty good. 60 gallon tank, weight 564. And then there's like all the maintenance parts and such. And then up top there is the model number, that APP3Y P0732T is the pump model. And then that top number there, that PGES1360ST, is the actual model number for the compressor itself. Overall, so far, good compressor. I recommended mounting it on 1/4 inch rubber, so I did that. These are sort of tight. You can see I can still move that, so you don't want to just pinch right on. Only complaint was this guard cover. These bolts are just threaded into like less than 1/8 inch material, so maybe in the future I'll weld some nuts on the inside, that way it's a little more secure. And this bracket here, which goes from the top of the compressor head over to the cover, wasn't quite bent right, so I bent it in my vise a little better. And they just had a little 6mm bolt in here with a rivet nut in there, and since this wasn't even bent right, it was already stripped pretty much, so that's kind of a complaint, but nothing that I can't fix by myself. So I'll leave a link in the description for this compressor, or at least their website, and you can look at them on there. Thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe, just hit 1,000 subscribers. We'll see you next time.